Yeah, it looks like we're back again.
We're back.
Yay!
Woo!
Good grief.
Sorry,
All right.
difficulties, everyone.
We've got gremlins in the system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ghost in the
Righty.
machine.
Like
go.
the, like
go.
the lake house laptop.
Okay, so you were talking about Carrington, Mark.
Oh, we're back. Beginning of the year, I went back
Yeah.
and had a little bit of an explore. And just after that, actually, I went back and explored the tunnel on the northern motorway underpass, which is allegedly haunted as well. So that was the first for me getting in there and just taking some photos. But anywho, during the Christmas holidays and the New Year, myself, Amanda, and Jen, and MJ, her daughter, all piled up to North Head.
Okay.
Why? What's that? There we go.
North Head.
Oh, there's the tunnel.
Wow.
That's the tunnel under the northern motorway, allegedly haunted. A lot of people are being pushed, and the description was that it feels like somebody is running past them, and so you get sort of pushed to the side as you're walking through that right-hand tunnel there.
So, what is the purpose of that tunnel?
These were the tunnels that led to the toll booths that used to be in Auckland many years ago, back in the 80s, I think. They had toll booths that you had to pay money to get over the bridge.
Right. Oh, okay. So maybe there was an incident in there with somebody who died.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
And so to get to those toll booths, which go across the motorway, you've actually got to go down this tunnel, and there's little stairs going up where the booths would have been back in the day.
Great acoustics in there.
It's very
Yeah.
cool. Then we were headed off to North Head. It was Amanda, Jen, and Jen's daughter, MJ. There's a few, there we go. There we go. There's us.
Oh.
That's
shot.
one of the underground tunnels there. One of the tunnels that has been locked up for a while, and it's recently become sort of open. So we spent some time at North Head doing some experimenting and some exploring, which was always good fun. It's an amazing place, and it's always amazing to find open tunnels.
That's MJ at the end.
There's MJ.
It's not a ghost.
MJ.
And still in January, Paranormal After Dark, our good friend the Roadie, featured myself actually on the Paranormal After Dark, talking all sorts of rubbish about the paranormal and Star Trek and swamp gas and all that. Roadie, if you're watching, let us know. We'll get you on. We'll put you on if you're watching this. We'll put you on for a couple of minutes. Give you some airtime. What did you guys think about that, Amanda? Oh, Amanda's not here. So Jen, what did you think about the tunnel?
The North Head Tunnel.
North Head Tunnel. Yeah.
The bottom ones were cool that I'd never been to before.
Yeah.
And that you took me to, but I've been to North Head 100 times.
Yeah.
It's my favorite place.
Yeah.
So I love those tunnels.
Did you guys get any sort of experiences there, or any recordings that were interesting?
I mean,
Not
like
the main tunnels, because the main tunnels are usually public areas, so a lot of people go through them. So you get residual you get sounds that are sort of echoing from other tunnels and across the hills and all that sort of thing. But down in the other tunnel that we went into, there shouldn't really be any noise contamination there. You can hear the sea. You can hear the waves crashing against the rocks there. And sometimes you do get the other person wandering past. There's a pathway that goes past it, so and they're not aware that there's an open door or an open tunnel up there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
in that tunnel, we were trying, in that moment, we were trying to play like 1930s to 50s music to see if it would like awaken anything, if it would trigger anything. Yeah. Like wartime music.
It sounded amazing too. Sounded great. Okay. February. Oh no, we did. Yeah. Hey, why have I got that one there? Hang on. Oh yeah, I've got a couple without. I've got a couple without photos. In February, I found another tunnel. This is one at Fort Takapuna, and it had been recently opened. It was only opened briefly, and I managed to get a tip off on that one. So I did a sneaky explore of that one.
Now closed.
Now closed. Yeah, I was very lucky. It must have closed soon after that weekend. But that was very cool. That led to the engine room, I think it was.
That's great.
It's quite a long tunnel. It's all bricked up inside and cemented on the ceiling, and lots of old fittings from old lamps that used to be on the walls, and yeah, brilliant. Paranormal After Dark again, February, another episode from the roadie, Sam and Peter Hassel. He's a good friend of ours. They discussed UFOs and UAPs.
Yeah.
Good talk.
Good talk. It's one of those things where UFOs lately is sort of, for me personally, has become quite exciting. There's a lot happening around the world, lots of sightings, lots of slow drips towards disclosure with people appearing in Congress, and little tidbits coming here and there of what may be, and little bits of information that and towards the possibility that UFOs might be real, and that aliens might be real or non-biologicals. So yeah, quite often Brian, the roadie, and myself will chew the fat, as we're both night shift workers. So decided that, hey, let's start recording some of these conversations on the podcast and have Peter come along. He's quite knowledgeable on the subject, of course. And we had a good talk about what's to come, what we thought about it, who we think is telling the truth and who's telling lies. But a good talk about UFOs. Definitely, if you haven't heard it already and you're into that sort of thing, give it a listen.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Actually, Peter Hassel is the other half of the archive collecting that he and I have been bequeathed. The old research archives of Murray Bott and Harold Fulton, renowned UFO researchers. So we're in charge of looking after the many hundreds of boxes of research. So yeah, it's a real honor to have all that sort of stuff handed down to us. Two amazing guys, and their research is incredible. I'll have to let you have some of these folders, Sam, and you can have a look through them. And
definitely be keen on that.
Oh, it's incredible. Once you start reading it, you just can't put them down. There's just folders and folders of newspaper clippings and photographs and just handwritten things, and old school typewriter, typed out sheets and sheets and hundreds of pages of research of just about one sighting. It's incredible. Okay, still in February, we went to the Central Hotel in Dargaville. We all jumped in the car and went on a road trip, and we do like a road trip. On the way to Dargaville, on the way to the Central Hotel, we stopped off at Whangarei and went to the Dickens Inn, another allegedly haunted restaurant, cafe. So we stopped there and had a nice lunch. Bloody nice it was too. But they let us explore the place and have a look around all the floors and check out all the areas. And interestingly, they're continually smudging the place. So they have sage burning on the counter. So it's continually being saged, which we found very interesting. But yeah, it's not a huge place, but it's some interesting stories. Possibly no good for investigating because it's a public area. As you can see, it's in a main area. So you got traffic and you got people and you've got lots of sounds and lots of noise. So I don't think it'd be any good to actually investigate, but it was a nice place to just go and check off our list of haunted places that exist around the place.
But there was that tunnel that someone said that was underneath.
Yeah,
we still haven't found.
No, we'll have to go sort that one out.
Yeah, some type of tunnel.
But yeah, nice people.
And was there
we had lunch there? Sorry?
Was there a clock in there that had like a meaning behind it?
That's right. Something happened.
Yeah, I feel like there was something with the clock. I think it might have
at the top of the stairs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was the story with that one? It stopped at a certain time, and
I think that's what it was.
And they never changed it, never did anything. And I think we were trying to look behind it and stuff. We were trying to find like something behind it.
yeah, they seem to feel there's something paranormal behind it all. I'm not too sure. I didn't hear the whole story, to be honest. But yeah, neat little place and good people, really friendly staff. Before we went to the Dickens Inn, we stopped off at the Mahurangi cement factory in Warkworth. Oh, there's us having lunch. There we go. There's us having lunch again at the Dickens Inn. Sam's doing the photos, not me.
Well, somebody else put them in order, didn't they?
We just say hi, Eileen.
Oh, it's Eileen up.
Eileen is on.
Good morning, Eileen. Good morning.
2 from Scotland.
Yay. Would you like to pop on, Eileen? Just for a couple of minutes.
She says she's in Edinburgh.
Yeah. It'll be morning time there, about 8 o'clock or so, around about that in the morning. If you'd like to pop on, Eileen, you're more than welcome. We could send you the invite.
Don't worry about your hair and makeup.
No.
Sure, it'll be fine.
Yeah. But anyway, we went to the Mahurangi cement hotel and cement factory, and Sean got his drone up there and did some flying around, and we had a bit of an explore around it, and Jen and Bella got in there and rummaged around the rocks and
Don't tell them what we did, Mark.
What?
We jumped
like
back
true
in.
adventurers. I was going to follow up with like true adventurers. But it was fun, wasn't it? It's a pretty cool place.
It is a cool place.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. So we've got some amazing, there's Sean with his drone there. Some more drone shots there from Sean. And there's the Central Hotel in Dargaville. Amazing place. This was our second time. When was it? It was it 10 years, Sam? Did we say 10 years?
Yeah, about 10 years.
10 or 7?
Something like that. We'll just say that.
Yeah, something like 10 years, I think it was, since we were last there. Amazing place. Amazing staff. The owners are great. Very welcoming, very helpful. And we had an interesting time with a few interesting little occasions. And I think the first time we were there, we had some interesting moments as well. So it was really good to get back and do a bit of a follow-up investigation overnighter. So we stayed in the rooms. We chose a room each and stayed the night.
I had no sleep.
You had no sleep? You picked the wrong room, did you?
Yeah, Jen was messaging me at like 3 a.m, but I was asleep.
Picked the room next to the chair that was uneven outside on the deck.
Oh,
So
that's right.
It was so windy and it raining and stuff, and then it just like kept making this rocking noise, and I was like, what is that? I'm too scared. And I actually did get up and I went to the lounge and I tried to go out on the deck to see what it was, but then I was kind of scared by myself. So then I went back to bed. And then in the morning I got up and I checked it and I was like, that's what it was. Okay.
Actually, there's a pattern here, isn't there? With you staying in hotels with knocking noises.
I know. Always the knocking noises. You never
Recently.
get sleep.
Recently. We had knocking, didn't we?
Mm.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one later. Yeah, so that was awesome. It was really good to get back there and hear the stories and talk to the people there and the locals and the owners again. And fantastic place. If you're ever in Dargaville and you would like to stay or visit a haunted place, I'd say go there. It's possibly the only real sort of place I can think of that is allegedly haunted in Dargaville. I'm sure there are others, but it's the only one we know about at this stage. Yeah.
I'll just stop you there just quickly as well. If you're into synchronicities, the date that we actually visited and did the investigation was so the original hotel had a major fire and we just so happened, and it wasn't even planned, to be visiting on the anniversary of said fire, which we only noticed the morning as we were leaving.
Bella noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little plaque on the building outside, and we're just walking past, and we just happened to notice it.
How about that, eh? It's meant to be.
It was meant to be.
Just want to say hi, Liam. Liam has
Liam's
said
on.
hi. Yes, Liam has said hi.
Hey, Liam, I know it's morning and you're probably looking not so pretty, but if you would like to come and jump in and join us for a couple of minutes, we can send you an invite. Let us know, okay? Be good to hear from you. Just for a couple of minutes.
I think you're scaring everyone off.
I know.
Your live invitation.
Well, all my mates overseas are all just waking up.
They're like, wait, no, let me have some breakfast.
Yeah. There's always payback. Have Mark early in the morning on your side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Liam, if you want to join in, you just for a couple of minutes, you're more than welcome. We can send you an invite.
Eileen said that if Liam comes on, she will come on in her gym jams.
Do it.
Oh, great.
Get a twofer, two Scottish people for one. Yeah. Can we do that, guys? Can we do it? Liam, come on, man.
Come on, Liam.
Come on, Liam.
Oh, he said, give me a minute, I need coffee.
Okay.
When they're ready, we'll carry on anyway.
Can you guys send them the invite? Have you guys got that? Can one of you guys do it? I'm sort of a bit bogged down on my screen.
How do it? Hang on. Give me a minute.
Just copy paste that invite. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that's February. So it was already quite a busy start to the year. March, Waiuku Museum. We went back there again and did another fundraiser for them. They're always good fun. It's an amazing museum. One of my favorites. Yeah, we went back there and another full night. Quite a bit of activity from what I heard from various people, were seeing shadows and people being touched, and gear was being fiddled with, and all sorts. So we heard all sorts of stories from people.
Just got a photo here of Mark reading out the riot act to the to our guests. So it's a bit of a pledge, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, a bit of a pledge, it's the legal disclaimer, the legalities there, that we can't be held responsible if they become possessed and all that kind of thing. There we are. They'll make a great album cover. That one there. It's that's the people that turned up on that night. It was a really good mix of people. Everybody really gets into these public events. It's such a joy. I mean, I tell you, they really come along. And some of them start off a little bit slow, don't they? They sort of a little bit slow and getting started. But when they get into it, they really get into it. And it's just, you can tell they don't really want to leave at the end of the night. So it's very cool. They're a lot of fun to do. Who was there? Bella was there, Sam, me, and Jen. Yeah. What did you guys think about that?
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, Waiuku Museum is it doesn't have necessarily a haunted reputation, but we do like to go off the fact that maybe there's attachments to certain objects. There's a lot of old objects in the museum, so it's always good to get in and let everybody have a go. And we do activities on our public events which people can get involved in, and they give things a try, which they're always into. And it's their investigation as well, so we're happy to loan out our gear, and they can take it into different rooms and buildings and have a go themselves, which they usually do. And as Mark said, quite often at the end of the night they don't like to leave. So we were quite late at that Waiuku one once it was all said and done. Yeah.
And I know usually the most fearful people, the people that are most fearful of the activities that we do there, are the ones that get into it the most.
Oh, everyone was into it that night. Everyone was taking the boards off like going on their own. They're taking the dowsing rods. Like you didn't even have to do anything. Everyone was doing their own thing.
Yeah, I mean these events are actually becoming easier and easier to run now because the crowd actually just they kind of know what needs to be done, and we bring the gear along and set it up for them, and they can just go for it. And it's great. It works really well.
If I remember right, in this photo that I'm showing here, to the left, there was a bed, and some of the guests even claimed that they were getting EMF spikes off the bed when they were talking to whatever. They seemed to believe it was a little girl on the bed, perhaps, and they were getting some unusual EMF spikes when they shouldn't really have been any.
Yeah. I was there for one of them. I heard the other stories. One of the ladies actually was telling me she had my EMF meter, one of our EMF meters, and she told me that they were getting some EMF spikes on the bed. So I came in and I brought another EMF meter and put that on the bed as well. And they were actually going off pretty much at the same time. So that was interesting because, I mean, it was just a bed. There's no, I mean, there could be underground wiring, I guess.
I do remember I was walking around just supervising, and then they're just like huddled in the corner next to the bed. There's like 10 of them almost just huddled over a board, like just sitting there trying, and they're just screaming and like freaking out and like with excitement. It wasn't like a scariness kind of excitement. They were just like super excited. They're like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And we're all like, what is going on?
Well, it is exciting when things start happening, and you know, if you're not used to it, it can be really, you know, the adrenaline and it's great. I mean, I still get a real buzz when something finally happens, even just the little stuff. I love it. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's I still get a little bit of excitement there.
It's still very chill, Mark, when it happens.
Well, yeah, it's only because I'm sort of used to it, and yeah.
I'm swearing, and Mark's like, I don't know what happened. Where was it? And I'm like, Mark, oh my goodness.
In the waiting room, we've got who's Mirror? Who's that? Is it Eileen's nickname or something? Or is that Liam's?
Maybe I penned them the link, so they are obviously waiting to join.
Oh, Eileen Murray, of course, Mirror. Oh, Eileen Murray. Oh, Liam, where's Liam? Come on! Oh, I'm gonna bring Eileen, eh?
Yep.
Can we get the full screen there?
Yeah, I'm just going to stop the share for now.
Yeah. Oh, there's Liam. He's in now. Hey, okay, let's go. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. My two favourite Scottish people. Bring them on in. Come on. We got extra screens. There we go. There we go. There she is. And where's that Liam?
Hi.
Liam's got his video, and there he is. There's the man.
Liam, Sean,
hello.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey.
And good morning.
And good morning.
Good morning to Scotland. Good morning.
Thanks for joining us. It shows real dedication getting up this early to come and talk to us.
Yeah.
Liam, you're not in your jammies. Why aren't you in your jammies?
I'm working.
We can't see what's underneath that desk.
He's in his undies. I know he is.
Yeah.
How you guys been? Good? You had a good...
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, cold.
Start of the year
good.
well?
Yeah. We've had a lot of snow. So for a lot of snow by our standards. So it's it's been cold. It's -3 just now here, so no snow. It's gone, but it's still very cold.
See, Sarah and I are very jealous because we want to be in Scotland during the snow. You know, that's just... I mean, I know it's a nightmare for you guys, but for us, it's just bliss. It's a dream.
Well, there's more on the way.
Oh. We were actually talking. It would be nice to spend Christmas in Scotland one time.
You must.
As a tourist, I'm sure it'd be great.
Yeah, you all must. I was actually down in Eileen's neck of the woods for Hogmanay, and I could not believe the amount of people in Edinburgh. Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. Yeah. So you guys have been busy?
Oh, yeah. I was just gonna say I saw the video of all the snow at the church in the graveyard.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
yeah, and it's quite rare for where I'm in Inverness, and Inverness is really, it's at sea level with hills all around it, kind of thing, and it's very rare for us to get a lot of snow.
Yeah, there was a lot of snow.
There's been a lot, and trust me, we had a little snow compared to elsewhere. There's a lot more snow elsewhere. So yeah, we got off quite lightly, but yeah, I can never miss an opportunity to visit a snowy graveyard.
Have you been to visit Boleskine yet? I hear it's just about finished.
It's actually the opening day is when
11th of April.
11th April. I'm actually at HorrorCon, so I didn't plan that very well. So I won't be there, but some of the guys are going.
I'm so jealous that you're going to the HorrorCon because you got the Grim Life Collective.
Yeah, we're looking forward to meeting them. We're big fans.
Oh, I follow them on the regular.
Yeah, big fan.
An amazing couple.
Really. Yeah,
I'm
really,
looking forward
really
to your costume, Liam.
I don't know if I'm wearing a costume. We actually thought we might go in Highland Paranormal gear. We might get our skull t-shirts out and yeah, we'll see.
I want to order a hoodie. I want a Highland Paranormal hoodie.
We can arrange that.
They are cool, man. I want one of those.
Got all the merch.
Yeah.
All the merch.
That's awesome. Okay, so you got any investigations coming up soon that you want to talk about?
I think the weather's prohibitive at the moment, isn't it? Really.
Of course. Yeah.
Tommy and I we're going to travel up to Inverness in May. So we're hoping to do something with Liam's lot up in Inverness in May time. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Great.
You should just come to New Zealand. We have sun here.
Yeah.
I'd love to come to New Zealand. If I start swimming now, I might be there next summer.
I make it.
Just buy a jet ski. Buy a jet ski and just cruise.
I would love to. How's your weather?
It's weird. It's hot and muggy and it's very sweaty. But it's been hammering down with rain, and then it gets windy, and then it gets really hot and humid.
As long as you don't get those terrible floods again.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been pretty close. We've had a lot of rain.
Yeah.
A lot of rain.
I've been enjoying watching your videos with your Maori group.
Our Polynesian boys. Polynesian boys.
The Poly Boys.
The Poly Boys.
What a lovely bunch of guys they are, aren't they?
They are. They're actually really nice. Quite refreshing, a little bit different. They don't do things the way we would.
You and them, Mark. I think you and them are very alike. You really hit it off. The personalities bounce off. Yeah, I think your personalities bounce off each other to make it even, better. I think they've been very good.
Yeah, I mean, they have a whole different approach of doing things and different beliefs and different ways of doing it, which I think is great.
It's very refreshing to see things like that, though, isn't it? Rather than the clones, what you see on YouTube every day in life. It's quite nice to see people that are keen with a different sort of outlook and a different approach. It is nice.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's what I've thought about you guys as well, like Liam and Eileen's group. You guys do things differently from other people as well. I don't think. I mean, you don't see many teams these days using dowsing rods, Liam.
No,
it's all just spirit boxes and that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we've talked about this before. I mean, the rods are really interesting. I always say the rods alone are not enough because we don't really. People go, how do they work? I go, I don't know. I believe it's our energies. I'm not convinced movement alone can give you the hits that you get with them. I've tried to manipulate them, but the only way you can see you're manipulating them. Yeah. Whereas I've used them and used them with people who I know don't know anything about the location and the energy. They seem to be getting the correct answers sometimes. Other times we haven't done this yet, but we were going to do a video and go all the times the rods don't move. because they don't always move. People think, oh, they always move. They don't. They don't always move. Sometimes we get absolutely nothing on them. We also had a really interesting one where we've now got a Gaelic speaking investigator on our team.
Good.
Because we go to certain locations where the history, especially in the Highlands, Gaelic was the language. You know, even if you go back maybe 100+ years, Gaelic was the language. They didn't or wouldn't speak English, and they were very suspicious of English speakers. So sometimes even we using the rods, we get basically getting nonsense on the rods, no real clear answers. Suddenly somebody starts talking to them in Gaelic, and we're starting to get yes and no answers straight away. So yeah, it's fascinating. So yeah, really,
We've
really
had similar with French, Liam.
yeah.
Obviously around the Edinburgh area with Mary Queen of Scots and the French entourage, we've had a similar experience, but using French. I mean, I have a limited French vocabulary enough to get by, and it's been quite remarkable what we've picked up. Also in Bannockburn House as well, because you know, they had round about that era there was quite a lot of French going on, so it's been quite useful and quite interesting. But the Gaelic.
We did in Rodoku.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people crying.
You've been very influential there.
People were.
We now use dowsing rods at public events.
Yeah.
They're a winner at public events.
Yeah. I mean, we're giving things a go now, and I mean, normally that would be something that I wouldn't really sort of bother with, but it's just like, you know, you guys see some sort of value in them, and that's good enough for me, you know, and I respect your judgment on things. So we try them out and we experiment with them from time to time.
I'd say never say never, Mark. Everything's worth just having a look at and a go with, aren't they? You know.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, none of us are experts in the matter of paranormal, are we? So if you give it a go and nothing happens, hey ho. I mean, what? So what? You know, you've given it a go, and it's always interesting to try new things, isn't it?
And you try new things, and you just give it a go, and just see where it leads you. I mean, it may end up in nothing. It may lead you into something you weren't expecting.
Sure,
it's fascinating.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, guys, we'll let you guys go.
Right, I was just going to say this is quite surreal. It's the first time I've come on a Zoom thing in my pajamas. So. I think I look scarier than any ghost alive at the moment.
You look
great to talk to you, Mark. And listen, we've missed you. We hope you come across next year. We've really missed you.
I'm trying, but things keep breaking down, and all our savings.
Well, I know it's very difficult, isn't it? But we talk about you often.
Oh, I talk about you guys often too. It's very frustrating.
Love to see her.
I watch your lives all the time.
Oh, good.
It's cool to be on one with you.
Yeah. Ken wants to go to
Scotland.
We
need to get you guys back on, but thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work and have a great year.
You too.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Don't. Okay.
Yay! That was exciting.
That was awesome. Yeah.
No, good people. Very lovely.
They're a good bunch.
They are. Scotland has some lovely people. Actually, just the locals even. Just I don't know.
Oh, Bex is on. Hi, Bex.
Oh, Bex.
Hi, Bex.
Bex is on. And Trudy also said hello as well. Trudy Barry.
Trudy.
She said hello, everyone.
Oh, that's
Hi,
awesome. Okay. Hey, Bex. We're going to be mentioning yours, some of the things we did throughout the year, and one of them was you and Sean doing that Paranormal After Dark podcast with the roadie. So if you would like to just jump on when we get to that bit, we can send you an invite if you want to jump on. Sam can do it. I think Sam can do it. You can do it from your end, Sam?
I should be able to.
Yeah. If you want, just let Sam know.
She just said, great, late again, and I missed the pajamas.
If you want to, Sam can send you a link now, and when we start talking about the... Oh, actually, it's on April, and for April now, and that's when it was. So, yeah. So if you want to come on, we can talk about that. Just briefly, you and Sean can talk about just let us know, and we'll put you in for a couple of minutes. So yeah, April, we did our Spirit Talk event. We did it at the Manukau Cruising Club, which was a great little place. We've investigated a couple of times now. There it is there, and we had Hetty, who's a psychic medium. She did an amazing job, sort of going around the crowd and putting up all sorts of information about the audience. And apparently, she got some good hits and a lot of accuracies there. Apparently. She spent quite a bit of time going through the audience. Actually, it was quite good. And our good friend Tioka was talking about Maori history and traditions and ceremonies and rituals and stuff like that.
Shout out to Tioka, I love him.
Tioka,
He was really
Tioka,
cool.
if you're watching,
He's cool as man.
he's very cool. If you're watching this, Tioka, we'll send you an invite and you can just pop in for a couple of minutes. We'd love to talk to you. Yeah, it was really good to hear his talk. I was just transfixed. The sort of stuff he talks about, you just don't hear very often. It's often sort of swept under the carpet a bit and not really spoken about because it is quite dark, a lot of it. So yeah, it's brilliant to hear. I've learned a lot from him. And Sam did a talk about what was he going to talk about, Sam? I was paying attention.
You're asking me to pay attention. I can't remember. It was back in April. It was just a general thing about a lot of misconceptions. It was about paranormal in the media and things like that as well, and what to look out for, that sort of thing.
Yeah. That was a good talk. They're all good talks, actually. I really enjoy them. And my one was just about my general ramble, really. My ramble about ghosts and the paranormal and stuff. That's my usual ramble through the words, string words together and make a talk.
You had a lot of fans. A lot of them brought books and T-shirts and stuff. So.
I know. It was so lovely to talk to people that sort of appreciate you online and they buy the books and all that sort of stuff, and then they just want to come along and meet you and say hello and and it was just really nice. It's just always such a nice vibe. It's same with public events. It's always nice when people want to come and just sort of hang out and just sort of you can bring them into our world a little bit and talk to them and talk face to face instead of just being on social media all the time. So yeah, we're going to do some more. We'll do another one during the year.
Bex just said she can't go on the video because she's going to bed with 2 wee dogs and she's in her ugly shorts.
That's okay, Bex. We'll get you on sometime.
Aww. But Trudy also just asked, just wondering, because we're on the theme of Manukau Cruising Club.
Yeah.
She said, just wondering if anyone has seen the new From Beyond the Grave with Kevin Cruikshank.
Oh, yes, right.
And what are your thoughts?
I haven't seen it. I've seen stills from it, pictures and little short bits from it. He talked about it when I did the interview with him. He was talking about it, but he couldn't tell me too much. He had to keep it very hush-hush and under wraps, so he couldn't give me too much information. But yeah, I've heard it's out now, and it's I haven't heard what the feedback's been like so far.
That's from Trudy. Trudy asked that.
Yeah. He's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. He seems very genuine and very friendly. That's Tioka. There's Hetty.
Don't know who that is.
That's Sammy dude. There's
So
me.
Bex is still watching. She said she's still watching.
That's right. Yeah, so it was a good little turnout. It was just our first attempt at doing something like that. And we did one at the Pump House Theatre. We've done a couple at the Pump House Theatre, haven't we? So this was a whole different venue, and I think it worked quite well. I'd certainly like to go back. And then afterwards, of course, with some of the venues we have access to, we spent the night there. So we did an investigation at the Manukau Cruising Club there, Manukau Cruising Club, and it was our second time staying the night. So we slept on the floor on air mattresses and things like that, and bloody fascinating. It's an interesting place, and it's an interesting place to sleep in as well when you think of all the people that have been through there drinking and racking it up at night, and here we are sleeping on the floor. It's
quite a lot of stories at that place as well, which is really interesting considering it's basically, a cruising club, a yacht club. And there is quite a few deaths that have happened there, and things like that as well, and alleged activity where people have said to have returned. So for a place that you wouldn't expect, really, there's quite a lot going on.
I think
And they've got an interesting security camera set up as well. Their security cameras are scattered all over the place, inside and out, and they have sort of facial, well, not just facial, but it's sort of if it detects any movement, it puts a little box around whatever's moving. And so they have all these sort of almost people-sized boxes that sort of pop up from time to time, sitting at counters and sitting at the bar and sitting at desks and sitting at the tables and the bar leaners along the windows. And one of them popped up on one of the tables that Marie's father used to sit at all the time. So that's interesting, that little recognition box pops up in that spot, like somebody's sitting there at that table.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's an interesting little setup they got there, and she can take stills and save the video to her phone and lots of stuff. So it's really good. It's a good place. It's a really good setup. They've got 24/7 monitoring of the place, inside and out, and with that kind of recognition, that motion recognition feature, it opens it up quite well. It's an interesting setup.
I just wanted to mention, maybe Bella can tell us about what happened when we were there.
It's
The photo.
It's definitely like one of my favorite locations so far. If I could go back and spend more time, absolutely. All of us were downstairs in that room where you can see in the image now, and I yelled out a question. I can't remember the exact wording, but it was something like, so there's a photo collage upstairs of like photos from the past of members and people from events who attended there, club members, all of that. And I asked if anyone who's passed away, if you're on one of the photos upstairs, can you drop the photo down on the grounds? And sometime later, I think Jen, she walked upstairs and she noticed one of the photos was just lying on the ground.
It was on that table, yeah, and it was like
on the table,
down. It was face down, so you couldn't see that it was
what
there.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, I think it was Marie, her name, she's the owner.
Yeah.
And she came down to meet us the next morning, and we asked her if she knew who the person was in the photo. And she said it was someone that had passed away.
And his ashes had been actually put into the Manukau Harbour.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it just happened to be coincidental that his ashes are out there. And he was also in the photo while he was in the water. The photo was him in a...
taken outside, yeah.
Yeah, putting it into the water, and he happened to be in the water at the same time in the photo.
And the photos are pinned to the board, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like pinned.
Yeah.
And there was no windows open or anything like that, so it's a bit of a mystery to me.
Yeah.
A good little coincidence as well.
Yeah.
We did also have some interesting EMF spikes around by the bar as well, which did seem to move. We went in between the tables and chairs that you can see in this photo as well, and then that sort of tended to move around the front of the bar, which was kind of interesting because, the spikes would be in one location and then move to another location. We can take that with a grain of salt as well. I mean, as you can see in this photo, right dead center there, you can see the big power pylon outside. So it could be the wires overhead, intermittent power surges or whatever, but it's still quite interesting to note as well.
But also what was interesting is that huge power pylon that's right outside the window. We took 2 EMF meters out there and they didn't pick it up. It wasn't
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the EMF meters weren't picking up a huge power pylon towering over the venue. So that was interesting.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, you'd think it would have. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I've used EMF meters outside, 5G towers, and you can stand right back from a 5G tower, and the EMF meter will go off crazily. But with this place, the pylon's right there. It's just you can see it outside the window there. It's massive.
Is it so? We're real. I've been looking it up lately because I can actually hear like electronic like things going like while they're going, like when they're turned on, I can hear the hum.
Yeah.
And I tend to like try and turn off everything because I can't handle the hum.
Yeah.
So apparently it's like an ADHD thing. But I could hear that humming. So I could actually hear the pylon like humming.
Oh yeah, it does happen. And when it rains, I think when
It's like a hum thing. Yeah, it's like a real like.
That sort of static buzzy sound.
Yeah, it's a static hum. I can hear it.
Yeah. So we'll have to go back there again and do a third investigation session there, I think, overnight, because we've got access to the place. We're welcome there, and the owner's lovely, and so yeah, why wouldn't you?
It's the following morning.
It's the morning. We're all looking all disheveled and horrible and tired. Going out to the bright sunshine.
Beck said that was really cool, Bella. It's pretty cool. And then Liam said that the EMF meters always go crazy near pylons.
Yeah, they do. Another episode of Paranormal After Dark. The roadie was busy that year. But that one, Sean and our good friend Bex, who we just heard from just before, who's followed us for quite a few years, they got together and had a talk with the roadie about beliefs in the paranormal and how beliefs can affect paranormal research and investigation. It was a fascinating talk. If you go to our YouTube page, our YouTube channel, it's actually in there. I've stuck it in there. I'm sure I have. And if you go to our YouTube channel and just look under the Paranormal After Darks, you'll find that one there. And it's a fascinating talk. Both had some very, very interesting info and opinions and thoughts. Sean, you were one of those people.
I was. I really enjoyed it. It was, I think, probably the roadie got two very different aspects of witchcraft. Bex's stuff is quite different to mine. I was initiated into a fairly ceremonial pagan coven in the UK, and I think Bex is more natural witchcraft. I'm sure I'll be corrected if I'm wrong, but it was really cool, and he asked some really interesting questions, and I thought, geez, I've never thought of that before, and it was really good. It was it kind of made me think about a few things that I hadn't really thought about before, and it was good to be part. And it was really interesting listening to Bex as well, because it's a different aspect of witchcraft.
Yeah,
which I'm not it's not a hereditary witch or anything like that, and I think Bex is, and just really good to hear another aspect of it, and it was just really interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's right. It's always good to hear the other side, the other angles, and different people, how their lives are affected by whatever they do, and how they approach things. It's great. That was a really good talk, and you did a sort of a follow up one. I think after that, I think he broke it up into two sections. Very cool. I was on a podcast that same month too. I was on Supernatural Circumstances with Morgan Knudsen. It's a US podcast, quite a prolific one actually. It was quite a good one, and yeah, she was great. She had some great questions, and it was a really fun talk. I really enjoyed it. She's really into New Zealand and New Zealand history, and she had the books and all that. So it was it was a real pleasure and an honor, and it was great fun. It's always nice to sort of be part of podcasts that are genuinely interested in what you have to say, and aren't just sort of getting you on just for likes and clicks and things like that. They actually have a genuine interest in what you do, and actually do follow you as well, and follow your work and stay in touch, which is always nice. That's a bonus. So yeah, it was very cool. Yeah, and then we did another overnight session at the Lake House Art Centre. That was in April as well. Lake House Art Centre, our regular research location. We've got ongoing access there, unlimited access, which is fantastic. It's just so nice to have that freedom and no time restraints, where we can just go there anytime and just spend time there, and we can stay the night, and we don't have to rush our research. We can just sort of go there and just at our leisure, and just it's really nice, really nice. So, yeah.
I think that one, it was me, Bella, and Amanda did a Ouija board in one of the rooms.
Yeah, that's right.
And we got some sort of new information that was kind of interesting. It seemed like there was a Maori boy called Wata, which means water, who said that he was born in 1727, and then he died at the age of 15 in 1742. Yeah. And he described that there used to be a pa and water in the area. So I thought that was associated with the land underneath that house.
Yeah, well, there was a huge river that went straight past where the sports field is. Used to be a big river at one point.
Yeah, so that was something new. That's like, okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
And also the Lake House Art Centre, it used to sit right on the beach on Takapuna Beach.
Yes,
well.
It used to sit right next to a building where I worked, and people in our building used to report a lot of ghost sightings in our actual building, even though it was modern. It was more or less built in the backyard of where that house would have been. And there were a lot of stories of seeing things like pool cues in the stairwell, or just really unusual sounds at night. And I used to work at night there as well, and I used to listen out for things. And at one point I was going to do a whole article. I used to run the magazine at the workplace, and I was going to do a whole article on the ghost stuff and research it and everything. And then my boss told me no, because there were a lot of people who had experiences and they were quite afraid of whatever was in the building. So I wonder if that was associated with the house, the lake house. But yeah, quite interesting stuff. Yeah. And
then May, big one for Bella. Hey.
Hang on, can I just say Beck said that she enjoyed the chat with him, and that she's a traditional hereditary shadow witch, and that she loved your aspect too, Sean.
Oh, very cool.
Hey.
It was a good one. It was a good chat.
Thought I'd just mention that. Now we can move on.
Thanks, Biggs. It was a really good talk, actually. It was really good. So Bella, she went over to the States, and she got to go to old Zachy Bagans' place. What's the goss? What was it like, Bella?
So that was my first time in Las Vegas, and it was sort of a last minute trip that my stepmom, she was like, oh, how about we go here type of thing. And I was like, yeah, why not? So the boys went and looked at cars, and then me and Kendall, my stepmom, we went to the Haunted Museum and booked about an hour before we went and got in there straight away. As we're sort of walking in, you can hear like church bells ringing to kind of set the scene. But we upgraded to the VIP tour, which they call the RIP tour. So you get access to 10 extra rooms. And one of them is like a crawl space. So it's really claustrophobic. You're sort of crawling through there to get from one room to the other. And the other room, you get access to the basement as well, which apparently not many people were allowed down there until recently, besides Zach, I think. So we went down there. You also get a t-shirt included with it's like $35 for the upgrade, I think. So 10 extra rooms. You get a t-shirt, which is this one here.
Hey. Nice.
And there's a doll there called Piggy the doll, and a lot of people don't like to look at her. But we asked, can you give us a name of someone in the room and nothing was said. I think she might have said a name, but it didn't work out to be anyone in the room at the time. But apparently the day before, she was heard saying Lucifer the whole time, like on repeat, the day before we went there. And as sort of a scare tactic, they have videos playing like of people fainting. And of course that will, you know, go into people's mind a little bit and make them feel the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
wow.
stepmom included, but I was completely fine.
Of course, you don't get access to Zach, do you?
No, didn't see him at all.
No. I bet he had pictures all over the place of him.
Yeah, he's got photos in that room with that photo that I'm in of like celebrities who have also been there.
Oh, yeah.
Just behind me. You're not allowed to take any photos in there besides in that room and outside. But it was a good laugh. I don't take it seriously, but it was a good laugh.
Yeah, yeah. I've always been a big fan of all those sort of oddities, curiosity type, the old sort of freak shows, side shows that they used to have back in the days. You know, I'd love to be around that era.
There's also like a jail room in the Haunted Museum, and it's got like serial killer portraits, John Wayne Gacy, like his clown ones and sort of things like that you don't see every day.
Yeah. And you got my favourite car there.
Your favourite car, Mark?
Look.
Is that actually one from the movie, or?
I don't think so. No, this is also in Las Vegas. There's a monster museum, and it's in Boulder, just sort of outside of Las Vegas. And they have all these cars outside. One of them's like the Scooby-Doo mystery van. Another one's the car from Christine. Not the actual cars, but made to look like it, of course.
My favourite Lego.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
How long did it take you to make that one?
Oh, I'm one of those people that just can't stop. So it took me a few hours, but it's absolutely brilliant. All the bits work on it, and it's great. Anyway, sorry, Bella, I interrupted you.
So cool.
Yeah, I've got one too. Look, we're all showing off. We're all showing off our cars.
You can see Bronwyn's next Lego project.
My next, yes, definitely, if they still make it.
Yeah.
For sure.
So carry on, Bella.
But yeah,
this car.
That one, there's like lots of that one. So that's in New York. There's a wax museum, and there's some characters from some movies in there. I think Amanda also went to that one, and she was the one that told me about it, so I went.
Yeah. Oh, great little trip. Great trip.
Like I would do it all again, 100%. I think with the Haunted Museum, you kind of feel a little bit rushed in there, like they kind of push you out. I'm sort of the last one wandering in each room, like taking my sweet time. Yeah. But the tour is like 2.5 hours, whether you're a VIP or not. But it kind of felt more like 30 minutes.
Yeah. See, I'd be tempted to go in a wheelchair. Just pretend I have to go slowly.
Yeah,
so then,
you should.
Yeah. And then you have to take your time because you can't go fast in a wheelchair.
Exactly, that'd be a good idea.
And just struggle and just go really, really slowly down the hallways and.
Go on some crutches. Take some crutches.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'll
Find a way
definitely arrange that, I reckon.
Just find a way to do it slowly. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So yeah, June. We're in June now, are we? Here, June. There we go. Sean and Bex were back onto the Paranormal After Dark, and they were discussing religions. That was like a part 2, I guess. It was probably the same discussion, but I think he split it up into 2. And that was a fascinating one as well. That was bloody good. It's always good to hear slightly differing opinions on a similar sort of topic. Of course, June, Sam and I headed back to Dome Valley again. Incredible place, Dome Valley. So we ended up exploring a slightly different area this time. And as you can see, there was a stream and all sorts of stuff. And it's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
It was very good. And we found the rock. We found the spiritual, energizing, healing rock. We found that we couldn't find it the first time around, and we found it this time. So we were quite chuffed about that. Got to spend time. What was everyone's name? I forgot their name now. What's their name, Sam? Jane.
I don't remember either.
Strange.
It's Jane.
Yeah.
Her name was Jane. And she's lived there for over 50 years. She's lived through all her life with her family on the property. And she had some stories. She took us around the bush and we did some bushwhacking and sort of fought our way through dense bush, which is completely overgrown since the last time she had been there as a kid. She showed us where the rock was, so we finally found that, and she gave us the story about that.
Look at you, Mark.
Yeah, we had barbecue, we had sausages and stuff, and
Mid sausage eating.
yeah, it was bloody nice. There's something about barbecued sausages, out camping. It's just so good.
Clearly enjoyed his dinner that night.
I can see there's some salad there, though. There's some potato salad there.
Yeah, Sam doesn't eat salad.
No, you're not saying that on
myself.
live, but my mum might be watching. Or my wife.
Sam, eat your veggies.
You can't tell me what to do.
I will tell you now.
Yeah. So no, it's really good, and it's always there. He is. And it's always good to hang out with Sam out in the forest, out in the deep bush, and we'll have to get you ladies out there as well sometime. It's
I've
actually
already
not as
been
bad.
camping, so I will come again. But I've done the camping this year. I did
That's
that.
right. Yeah, you did very well too. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, we want to go back. Probably. Oh, I don't know. Do you want to go back, Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely go back. If we're allowed back, that is.
Yeah.
And definitely go and explore the rock again, and maybe even try and go a little bit further out.
Yeah.
It's like the thing with Dome Valley is that, and Jen, you've probably experienced this when you've been camping to other places with us. Mark and I get lost very, very easily.
Oh, did I experience it? Did I experience it? Maybe.
I've heard all the stories.
A little bit.
So, if we do decide to go further out into Dome Valley, we probably need to tie a rope or something, or, drop some breadcrumbs just so that we can find our way back.
Take flares.
Yeah,
No,
and maybe a thermal blanket or two,
Just
or maybe
need me.
just carry our tents with us just in case we need to find a clearing.
Because if we went the other way, which you guys will find out, if we went the other way, we would have been lost for 3 days in the bush.
Yep. Thank God you were there, Jen.
I know. We went this way and we got out.
So, yeah, I mean, it probably wasn't in the video that much in the Dome Valley one, but yeah, it was a similar sort of thing where you go up and then you try and come back down again, but you sort of go off track a little bit because you find new things, and then all of a sudden you don't know where you are.
Yes, you're heading down, but you've moved sideways, and so you've moved sideways, and then you're heading down again. You end up in this completely different area, which yeah.
And as you know, all trees look the same, don't they?
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, but I really enjoyed it. It was really good. There's one before that, Sam. I don't think there's a photo for this one, but it was Sam. You were on Paranormal After Dark. See, we did a lot of things with the roadie this year, or last year, Paranormal After Dark. So yeah, Sam was on there discussing UAPs again and disclosure.
Yep.
It was a fun topic.
I think you were on that one as well, weren't you?
Mm.
We were talking about poltergeists.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it the poltergeist one?
It must have been the poltergeist one.
Oh, okay.
With Peter as well.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's all becoming a blur.
Yeah. Yeah, we're catching up though.
Yeah. But no, always good to talk with the roadie, and yeah. And then I was on the Haunted Histories podcast with Penny Morgan, good mate Penny Morgan from the UK. She's always good for a good natter, and she had me on her show, and it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot from her, and she probably, hopefully, learned a little something from me. And I read a lot of her books. She's got some amazing books. So yeah, definitely seek her out if you're into mysteries and ghost stories and paranormal light. Check out Penny G. Morgan. I met her at Parameet a few years back, and it was really good. Really good. So yeah, she had me on a show, so thanks, Penny, if you're watching this. July. Another podcast. The old Paul Bestall. Another guy I met over in the UK. He's followed us for years, and I've followed his work for a few years as well. Lovely guy, lovely guy. We spent time over in the UK just sort of talking and all that for a bit, and it was yeah. He's right into the 80s music and all that, so we've got a lot in common there. You know, so he's a lovely guy. He'll be on his Monsters and Mysteries podcast there. So that was interesting. Then we were very privileged and lucky to get back into the Puhinui Homestead. Puhinui Homestead, which is situated in the Howick Historical Village. It's a place that we hadn't been back to for about 7 years, I think it was, Sam, wasn't it? 7 years?
Yeah, very long time.
We were there for quite a few years. We did quite a few investigations. We had solo overnighters where we just spent each night sort of by ourselves, alone in each building. We did team ones. We did, we did individual solo ones. We did all sorts. So we've done a lot of exploration of that whole village, and especially the Puhinui Homestead, which has just got a lot of stories. Beautiful old building. It's been well restored and well loved and well looked after. And it seems to be one of the places that we've had quite a bit of activity. I've experienced a couple of things there, and other team members have in the past too. So some of you might remember the torch throwing, well, I say throwing incident where the torch came down the stairs at one point. We've had footsteps. We've had people being tapped in the back while they're sleeping there. All sorts. There's been multiple footsteps heard. Not just one step, but we're talking about a whole series and a sequence of footsteps walking down the hallway. And it's always heel toe with purpose, solid shoes on a wooden floorboards down the hallway. Wow. So that's been heard numerous times. And we've captured quite a few EVPs up there as well. So it's an interesting place. So it was such a joy to get back there again, finally, after 7 years. And, spend some time carrying on our research there.
Definitely my favourite location, I think, that one.
Yeah.
We only had a few hours, but it was really cool.
Yeah. And the more time you spend, the more sort of, I don't know, things seem to open up a bit, I think. It's just a weird place.
Yeah, but definitely one of those places that needs further investigation, if we can, of course. I'd love to go back.
Still working on their quotes for their new roof for them at the moment.
Oh, good. Nice.
So my payment will be a stay overnight for the group, I think.
Yeah.
I have a question. I know the house is of popular interest, but is there anything else? Because it's quite a big area. I've not personally been there yet myself, but there's a lot of other buildings and a lot of different other areas. Have you gotten anything else from any of those areas? Or?
Oh, yeah. About two of the other buildings, we've actually had some really good EVPs. We've got the famous White Dress recording, which happened many years ago. That was that was a long time. That was more than 7 years ago. That would have been close to 10 years, or over 10 years ago.
Before my time. Before my time, those EVPs.
Before Sam's time, yeah.
Yep.
The White Dress. That was a great one. That was a very clear recording.
Beck said that she will be coming up to Auckland in another year, and that she would love us to take her to a haunted location.
Okay, why not?
Mel is on. Mel from T-Row, from T-Row.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Mel.
Hello.
Mel.
And who was the other person, sorry? Who was the other person?
That was Bex.
Oh, Bex.
Yeah, she wants to come to Auckland, and then you can take her somewhere.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. She's gonna
Oh,
come
that'd be
on next
fantastic. No,
another
do it,
year.
Max. Do it. Yeah.
yep.
And
No.
Eileen has gone now. She's going to leave, and she says, "Have a great weekend, everyone."
Oh,
Oh, nice.
thanks, Eileen. Lovely talking to you. Good to see you again. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Bex. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Make it happen.
So also going back to your question, Jen, about Howick, one of the buildings there is actually the family home of our team member Barbara's. Their family donated one of the houses there. I think it's is it the Mayor?
Yeah, Mayor something. Yeah,
something or other. Yeah. So and it does have a bit of a story behind it, where one of the owners did hang himself in the building.
Ooh.
But from this stage, I don't think we've actually spent a lot of time in there investigating for very long. So we haven't actually got much to report on that one, I don't think, do we, Mark?
No, not really, not as yet. No. Yeah, there's a few interesting places there which I'd like to spend some time. We did a series of solo overnighters where each team member had a different building and stayed overnight by themselves. And we chose a building each that we wanted to, and I stayed in the toy shop. There was like a toy shop there, so I slept on the floor there. Sam was in the church, the little church there. He slept on the floor there amongst the pews.
Well locked in too.
Hey?
I couldn't get out.
Yes, right. And former member Barbara, she stayed in the courthouse. And former member Marlene, our good friend Marlene, she was sleeping in Puanui for that night, and that was a very memorable night for her. She didn't get a wink of sleep, and she was up all night long. And bless her, she hung it up though. She didn't leave. She stayed there all night long, freaking out. It was awesome. It was really cool. I think she came and woke you up, didn't she, Sam, in the end?
Yeah, that's how I got out of the church.
Yeah. But she hung it out till the morning, though.
She thought she was coming to me for rescue, but really, yeah, she was my rescuer.
Yeah, that's just cool. That's very cool. So the Howick Village, there's about, I'd say about 2 other buildings from Puanui that we've actually captured some really good EVPs many years ago, of course. So we need to go back and spend some more time. And I'm just wondering whether it's sort of worth leaving sort of audio recorders or video recorders and just seeing if we can leave something set up hidden. I mean, nobody would be able to find them if we had audio recorders or video cameras hidden in the areas that people can't get to in those houses. It might work, and just let them run. Might be worth doing. I don't know. Just sort of hide them away where people can't find them. But we've had some interesting EVPs and interesting sounds and interesting activity. It's a great place all around, really. As far as all the museums around the place, it's one of those places that's given us the most activity. I think we've all experienced something there at some point. So very cool. Okay, we're up to August. Been a busy year.
Yeah.
August, another podcast. We're busy year of podcasts. I think it's because the books came out. And so everybody sort of wanted to talk about the books. But yeah, Sophia Temporelli, another US podcast, the Ghost host. She was very cool. She's got the books as well. She bought the books from Amazon, and she wanted to talk to me about them. And another person that was really fascinated about New Zealand. We're a little country that nobody really knows anything about except for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So, people are quite fascinated and they don't really know much about it. So, yeah, it's again, it's really interesting to talk to people that are genuinely interested in this country and the stories that come from this country. Because a lot of our ghost stories that you have from New Zealand don't actually get heard around the rest of the world. So, it's all new to them. August. We're back to Theatre Works in Birkenhead. great old place. We hadn't been there for quite a few years again as well. So this was our second investigation session there. So some of the newer team members at the time got to go there for the first time, and yeah, it was a great place that I would like to go back again, because it's got some interesting areas in it. It's an old building, and it's had a lot of life. It's a theatre, so it's had a lot of laughter and cheers and applause and people just coming through the doors and having a good time. So the energy there, who knows? Those who went, what do you think?
That one was great fun. That one, because we actually got up on stage and did a little bit of acting to try and see what we could stir up.
Yep.
And they had a play on at the time, so we borrowed the scripts and we were acting out parts. And there was a few of us who got good at acting, and we did some theatre games as well. Like we'd go around, say, in a circle, and just the kind of games that people who are actors play, you know, when they're warming up, just trying to see if we could get some ghosts to join in. And it was really interesting going through all the costume rooms. There were a few things that happened in the costume room, actually, in the cupboards, where a couple of people spotted things in there. I think especially Amanda did get a few readings, and yeah, it was just I went into, because I used to be a sound engineer, I went into the little booth where they do the sound and the lighting, and did a little listen in there for could I hear anything, or so it was I really liked the venue. I thought it was really good fun, and I'd like to go back there actually.
And those little downstairs rooms are quite creepy as well. The old sort of basement rooms and
they're very interesting. Rooms.
Yeah,
just going in there and kind of getting the feel of, you know, people rushing in and changing their costume before the next scene, and you kind of got that feeling, you know, the vibe from there. And there was interesting jokes on the wall as well. Something about people dying. I think a scene out of one of their plays or something. It was like a ghost wall or something that they had on there. So I think it was part of a production, but yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, we spent some time in the costume room, eh?
Yeah, and yeah, there were several readings in there, and we had some good discussions in there as well. I remember, and just recording stuff, and yeah, and
it's
just
a place
a really
to
cool
sort of go and chill as well. It's quite a relaxing vibe there. I don't know about you guys, but I found it it's very peaceful and quiet. I think it's because it's away from the main roads. It's away from people and traffic, and yeah, it's a very relaxing place. I'd like to stay a night there.
Yeah, me too. I would too. Yeah, I'd like to stay there for the night.
Yeah, I think it'd be quite peaceful and very quiet.
There is like pub or something next door, I think.
The RSA.
RSA.
Yeah, RSA. Yeah. So we did get noise from that, but apart from that, you're right. Yeah, it was very quiet.
Yeah.
Besides the fridge, from what I hear, making noises that sounds like pigeons.
Oh, that's right. That was hilarious. Yeah. We did investigate that. We did.
Demon fridge.
Everything. Was it a bird? Was that a person? What was that? Was it like a growl, or was that a yawn, or somebody thought at one point we thought somebody was asleep and they were snoring.
Yeah.
It sounded like somebody snoring.
But hey, that's the point of investigation. We got to the bottom of it. We found out what the noise was in the end.
Yeah.
You know, we could have just left it there and assumed that it was something that we couldn't explain, but we did end up explaining it.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally debunked that one.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, actually, the thing that I enjoyed the most in there was we did I think you had your heat sensing camera on.
Thermal,
we were on the stage, and just I don't know if we were acting out a scene or just talking, but that was fun doing that, you know, and just looking back at it, and
kind of raising the energy.
That was a good experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try not to crash my car next time, and I'll actually get there.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Somebody drove into you, I think.
Somebody did drive into me, yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't arrive.
I didn't.
We were wondering where you were, yeah.
Yep, I was being pulled out of my car. I couldn't open the door.
Oh my
Oh, God.
goodness.
I didn't realise it was that bad.
Oh, it made quite a mess of my car, but but the car that hit me was significantly worse.
Oh,
But yeah, not a great night for me, really. I was
no.
jealous, thinking of all you guys there.
Well, you're safe and well, and you got all your limbs, so that's the main thing, isn't it?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was raining that day too. So we had like this downpour of rain.
That's right. Yeah.
And it
Yeah, actually,
full of foul.
it
It was
was
hail.
it was actually hailing
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah,
Mm.
and actually, at one point, at the front door, the water was pouring through the light fitting.
Yeah.
It was
like,
very heavy rain.
it was really
Yeah.
flooding and stuff at the front door.
So that was a bit. I was worried that the water was going to come in, but it didn't.
Yeah.
But I think there was actually so much hail that it looked like snow on the road in the surrounding area. Because I saw photos that people were posting up.
But it was that heavy we couldn't actually hear anything.
No, we had to
That's
stop
right.
what we were doing. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to just have a pause and we just had like some biscuits and tea and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, that was August. September, we did our Pump House Theatre event. Back to the Pump House Theatre, and that's always a great place to go and hang out. We always get a good crowd for that. It's very popular, sort of one of our events. It's a very popular venue. So we often do at least one or two a year there. And some smiley faces there. Awesome crowd. And of course, they all give everything a go. All the activities that we do, they all give it a go. And I think a lot of them come out of it a lot more sort of wiser and braver and less fearful of the paranormal and what they don't understand or know. It's yeah, I think we all come out with having learned a little something about each other, I think.
That one's good too because you can go outside and talk about the lake as well.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favourite locations because I actually play gigs in there during the year as well. So if there's something I'm interested in, I've done a bit of investigating during gigs. Like upstairs is something I was like testing out in there, and so I'll take a break. Everyone knows, so they go, "Oh, Brom's going off to like check the building out," for her ghosts. So that's one of my personal favourite places, actually. Yeah, and there's been a few interesting things that have happened in there that have been quite fun, like Smiley hurtling down the stairs at one point.
Yeah, that's right.
That was great. I mean, because there's that story that people feel like they're being pushed down the stairs, and actually I've tripped down the stairs twice in there. So I don't think I was pushed, but
Yeah. It does happen then. There you go.
it does happen.
Yeah. September, Sean, he went off to London. Highgate.
Highgate, fantastic
Time in
place.
Highgate. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, so I went there because I've always wanted to go there because my great Uncle Jack or Uncle John, he's buried there with some of his family, and he was known as his name was John Atchula, and he was known as Jack the Knacker. He was a horse slaughterer. And he always boasted that he was the horse slaughterer to Queen Victoria. So he had been endorsed by Queen Victoria, and nobody, whether that was true or not, I don't know. But I always wanted to go there, so I contacted them and said, "Look, if I turn up, can you point me in the right direction?" And it so ended up that his grave and the grave of his family, his wife and one of his children, are considered celebrity graves. So they said, "We'll arrange a private tour for you." So we went. We had a tour guide, and he took us round and showed us everything. Went round and saw all the sort of celebrity graves, and we went into some of the catacombs that nobody else is allowed in, and it's probably I would say it was the eeriest place I've ever been. My sister said that she thought somebody touched her arm. I said, "Oh, you've walked into a cobweb," but there wasn't. We couldn't actually find any cobwebs hanging down or anything like that. And it was just a really cool place, and we learnt a lot about great uncle John, and he's mentioned in quite a few texts about Jack the Ripper, and he also is credited with one of the first transatlantic bare knuckle boxing matches. He was one of the promoters for it, and next to it, a little way over from his family grave, which has a horse on it, is the boxer, the English contingent of who was in this bare knuckle boxing match. So we learned all this stuff that I had no idea about. But there's a lot of stuff about John Atchler and Jack the Ripper. So it's a really interesting subject. And we got a really great tour. It was just an amazing place, and I can't wait to go back there.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's extraordinary.
Yeah.
There's many parts. There's the old part of Highgate, and then there's the
newer part. He's in the old part, but the guy took us around the newer part as well, and Malcolm McLaren's there, and all these. You walk past the grave, and that's so and so, and it's just people that Ian Holm, who played Bilbo Baggins. Yeah,
amazing.
Incredible place. I highly recommend it.
And the older part is where the vampire is, isn't it? Yeah, the vampire was spotted.
Yeah.
Highgate vampire.
Yeah, lots of stories about that.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of the graves are wrecked, because so many people actually believed that there was the Highgate vampire, and they came in and trashed gravestones and graves and drove wooden stakes through corpses and all sorts of things. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. The catacombs there are interesting because you can actually, where the coffins have deteriorated, you can actually see inside the coffins. Yeah. It's amazing, and like pretty well degraded sort of bones sticking out and stuff. It's really, really cool place.
Wow, that's so cool.
It's been on my list, and we've been over to the UK a few times, and every time I go over, I think, okay, when we get to London, because we always fly into London, that's where we start. We start at London, hire a car, and then drive. And I keep saying, okay, this next time we go to London, I'm going to go to Highgate. And I haven't been yet. I still haven't been. I've been to a few others. I've been to West Brompton Cemetery and all that, which is brilliant, I think is very similar to Highgate. It's very old and overgrown and all that. But I've never been to Highgate. It's been on my list for so long.
Anybody who's into paranormal and just cemeteries, you'd fall in love with it. It's amazing.
One day.
I would love to go.
Team trip.
There you go. That's the catacombs.
That's incredible.
So yes, every now and again you'll see one of the fronts that's come off or caved in or whatever, and you can see exactly what's in there. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. No, not yet, Sam.
That's the next one. That's the next one.
Okay. The next thing. Okay, we were featured. We had a 2-page article in Shorelines magazine. Hey,
that was
magazine. Great. They gave us a 2-page spread, I believe.
Yes.
Which was very, very cool. It's always nice to be written about in print. It's one thing to be online, but when it's in print, I do love print and ink on paper and all that. So it's always nice to be in a magazine or a book. So that was a bit of a thrill there. It was very nice. Okay, Sam and I we did a bit of a chat ourselves with the Poly Paranormal Hunters. We've got a couple of the boys there. We've got Steve and Kingston. They joined us for an hour or so, and we had a bit of a natter about the Poly Paranormal Hunters, New Zealand's first sort of Polynesian Maori paranormal group. And so we've struck up a bit of a friendship with these guys. They do things completely different from us, different beliefs, different techniques, different approaches, different ways of doing things, and it doesn't matter, they're just good guys to hang out with and have fun. They like to have fun, and so do check them out. They've got their own little channels there. There's 4 of them, and they all have their individual channels, but they all film. They all film as they go. Is anybody from the team watching us at the moment, Jen?
No, not that I can see.
Yeah, there, Kingston.
No, I don't think he is, but I can send it to Tej maybe too.
Yeah, that's all right. Now we're talking about them now, so it's probably a bit late now. But yeah, we're going to be hanging out with these guys. Just good guys. As I said, they do things a lot differently than we do, but it's not a bad thing. It's I think we can all learn from each other, and we actually went out with Kingston on a bit of a camp out, which we'll tell you about soon, which was great fun. So yeah, we chatted with them, and then also in October, I chatted with our good mate Tioka Toya, a Maori historian. He also runs the Auckland Ghost Tours as well, and he's a bit of a hip-hop dancer on the side as well. So he's a lovely guy, really interesting to talk to. He's taught me a lot. I've learned a lot. He spoke at the Spirit Talk event that we did earlier in the year, I think in June, I think it was. And just fascinating to listen to. I can listen to him talk for ages. And a genuinely nice guy as well. So we chatted with him on our Outside the Box podcast, which is our sort of semi-regular, sort of infrequency, just whenever we feel like it, podcast that we throw together and do a bit of an online chat. So yeah, great fun.
I can't wait till he comes on one of our investigations with us.
Yeah. Well, he's keen to come to Tiro.
Oh yeah, okay, that'd be cool.
Then it was Halloween, October. It was Halloween, and we were at the Lake House Art Centre again, and that's one of our regular research locations that we have unlimited access to. We go there all the time. So in return, we help them out with their Halloween events. So always a blast. We have a great time. We dress up, as you can see. There's Sam and myself. I'm the one in the box, and Sam brought us our Ghost Rider costume. There's Clint in the background there. Clint's from the Spectral
Tourist.
Spectral Tourist. He's been doing amazing things. There's a man there, and there's myself as a primate.
That's a good costume.
Funky primate. Yeah, so it's great. It's great being able to. We've got a shit ton of costumes at our disposal. So we there we all are again. There's Bella as Mogwai.
I couldn't see anything out of that mask.
I know. It's not very practical, I know. Actually, I bought that in Edinburgh as well, from Scotland. It was in a little costume hire shop right next to the Harry Potter shop.
Yeah.
And it just had amazing masks, and I couldn't leave without taking it. I had to grab it.
It's definitely unique. I love it.
Yeah, it's big and it's not very practical to wear around, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we had a great time sort of swapping costumes and just sort of dressing up and meeting the kids and meeting the parents and just having selfies. We had so many selfies with people, and people wanted to have their photographs with the Ghost Rider and all that. Very cool. Good fun. Of course, we did a talk. We always do a talk when we do these Halloween events. This time, we find that our usual talks, the room that they usually give us it's big. It's a big meeting room, but it packs out and it's just jam-packed full of people. So they gave us one of the barracks, one of the old barrack rooms. It's a giant hall, and we still managed to pack that room. There were people standing around outside that couldn't get in. So yeah, we're filling the venues, people. We're filling the venues. It's great. It's awesome, and yeah, so many good questions, and the best questions were coming from the kids. Really inquisitive kids with some really good questions. one of the questions came from a little boy. Little boy, he must have been, how old do you reckon he was? 10 or something like that, Sam?
Yeah, about 10 or 12.
Little boy
in that area.
was asking about gadgets, asking me about gadgets and all that, about how do we know that we're actually interacting with a ghost with our gadgets. And I was like, well, we don't. It was one of those questions I didn't really have any answer for. And it was quite interesting that such a young kid would come up with questions like that.
He said, how do you know if they're meant to be invisible?
Yeah.
How do we know that they're there? How do we see them?
Yeah. It was a good question. We don't know. Yeah. Whereas the adults in the crowd were asking things like, what's the scariest place you've been to, and stuff like that. The usual standard questions, but
they were actually asking logical questions.
Yeah.
Good.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, it's great fun, and so we're going to try and do some more with this. We're going to take this a step further this year, and just hopefully make something of it, and do something good, and take it to the next step, and
sorry, that photo
a
is
whole
buzzing
new
me
generation
out.
of paranormalists.
The mask with the boy facing this way, it's buzzing me out.
Same here.
that face there, the mask is buzzing me out. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, Jen, because I didn't want to say it.
And he's not even looking at the camera.
No.
Yeah, no, it's very cool. And of course, what we usually do, we usually stay the night afterwards. So we do an investigation after the event. So yeah, we hang around. Everyone's gone home, and we hang around. So that's always good fun. So that's us there, sitting around, and that's one of the arts and crafts rooms. And there's Jen with MJ, and Cooper, and Hamish.
Clint and his two sons again.
Clinton, yep. November. Yeah, so November we had to go and pick up more boxes. Actually, no, Peter Hassel drove all the way from Wellington. He was going to some pop expo, sort of like Armageddon or some sort of pop culture sort of expo thing. So he drove all the way up from Wellington, bringing another carload of boxes of the archives of Murray Bott and Harold Fulton and all that, and just more incredible stuff. So yeah, it's a real honour to be trusted with all this stuff. There's a lot in there, and it's just so intense. It's like actual photographs taken by investigators back in the 1960s, newspaper reports going back to the 1950s. As you can see, there's some negatives there, photo negatives, and just black and white photographs of areas that were taken, by the researchers, certain spots of land and grass where the grass has been flattened by an alleged, flying saucer landing. So I've got photographs of that were taken back in the 60s. It's just incredible wealth of information. So hopefully we can preserve it in some way. So it's not lost in time. So yeah, there you go. We went to we jumped in the car and headed to Whatapu. Hang on, I said there. Yeah, camp out with Whatapu, Kingston from the Poly Paranormal Hunters. And that was great. It's always great to get back to Whatapu. It's such an amazing, beautiful patch of land. It's a whole coastline. The Coasts of Ghosts, as Bob Harvey, former mayor, once called it. A lot of tragedy, a lot of sadness.
I was going to say, do you not have a photo of when you got lost, Sam?
No, we don't. We don't like to document that. This is us safe and sound in front of the cave.
Goodness, no, we got lost looking for the grave of the little boy in Huia.
Mm-hmm.
And then they knew where it was, but they sort of also, they knew the direction, so we went that direction, but then coming back, we lost the path.
We knew exactly what we were doing.
Yeah.
It
was a good test for Jen, first time camping. So we thought we'd pretend that we didn't know where we were,
Yeah.
And then we were asking Jen to get us out of the forest,
I
which she
think
did
she
quite
did really well.
successfully. So,
Yeah.
Jen, kudos to you. We'll keep you on in the team.
Top points.
Thank you. Thank you. I did fall through a tree and I did get cut by a lot of cutting grass and thorns and, but I found my way out.
Well, you passed.
You found our way out.
Yeah. And then I did a lot of caving, and I'm not my biggest fears are claustrophobia, darkness, bugs, all of that.
Yeah, but see, you say claustrophobia. Sam said the same thing, but you both crawled through that tiny little cave.
Yeah, we did. And there was a lot of other little things that I climbed through and did see spiders, and I just left them to their day. I was like, no, you can just stay there. That's cool. I'll carry on.
You did amazing. You did incredible. I mean, you got into places I couldn't have fit into, so yeah.
And then we found the secret cave. We found that little crystal cave.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we left Mark and Kingston walking on. They just carried on, and me and Sam were like, I feel like there's a cave there. And then we went through the bush, and then we found this little fairy entrance, and then we were like, oh, there's definitely a cave here. And then we called them back, and luckily Mark heard me, or else he would have just kept walking off.
Yeah.
We found it, And then I do feel like the experience in the cave after dark was a little bit different. I had someone, Mark said, can you touch Jen on the shoulder? And then they did. And I sort of just felt like my shoulders dropped.
Yeah.
Like they pushed it down. And then everyone went to sleep and all the boys snore.
It's what we do.
And I was in the middle of everyone snoring in my tent. And then I woke up at like maybe 3 a.m. in the morning. I mean, again, couldn't go to sleep. But I managed to have a couple hours, but then I was trying to tune out the snoring, and then I swear I heard music playing at 3 a.m. in the morning, but I can't tell if it was wind or if it was birds or if it was like, it just sounded like flutes.
The interesting thing, remember we were hearing music inside the cave, and we thought that it would be back at the campsite, but it wasn't.
No. And then at 3 a.m. in the morning, I heard it again. And I stayed up for a good half an hour, maybe, trying to figure it out, trying to see because the waves were really loud, could hear them. So I was trying to segregate all the noises, but I could definitely hear music. So I don't know. I'd like to go back and just double check that.
I mean, it's so isolated out there. There's just nothing else around outside of the campsite and the lodge. There's just nothing.
Yeah, and everyone was asleep. Literally everyone.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I heard, to be honest. It sounded like music. It sounded like flutes. It sounded like a band, and it sounded like it was echoing from the cave. So I would like to go back and just double check that again, and maybe wake up again at 3 a.m. in the morning just to double check.
It can be arranged.
Yeah.
Yes. But no, it was good. It was good to hang out with Kingston as well. It was nice.
Well,
is he online? Is he watching?
He's not, but it was his first time camping. So he experienced a whole bunch of new firsts in that moment.
Yeah.
He didn't believe us when we said we're going camping.
Yeah.
He thought we were just going to stay in a cabin and there'd be like a working toilet and stuff, and there'd be power and water, and it was not.
Well, there's a long drop.
There's a compostable toilet, and we had a good old barbecue and had our power banks. Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it, actually. I really, really enjoyed it. I needed that weekend too. I think it was a really good time.
Yeah. We got a cooked meal out of it. It was really good.
Well, I mean, what I enjoy out of it is just standing outside the cave as well and looking up to the sky, because I mean that's a big part of Whatapu as well as the clear skies, and there are a few UFO sort of sightings around that area, and obviously Starlink went over the top at the time that we were there, and that was really cool. I mean, I know that's explainable, but I don't know whether you remember, we were watching some of the stars, and there was that one that just was acting really weird, and it was like it was mapping like a circle, and it's like, well, it couldn't have been a drone, and it looked like a star, and then there were stars that were going really, really bright and disappearing, and
it was a yellow star, and it was going in like a square pattern.
Yeah.
And we were like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
And then Mark's like, "That's a UFO." I was like, "Mark, that's a plane."
No,
It's 100% a plane, Mark.
use your imagination. Okay. Yeah, Potapu, so bloody good. Always a joy to go back there. I love it. Then we went back to the lake house again. Oh, we had our good friend Lee and her son Finn. They came out with Jen and I and went back to we took them to the lake house, and that was great fun. Finn was awesome. He was just a young, I can't remember how old he was actually.
He's 14.
14, yeah. And he had his arm in a cast, as you can see on the photo there. And MJ, Jen's daughter, came along with us. And it was a great little combination. And it's quite interesting. It was good to sort of sit back and just sort of see a couple of young people sort of having a go at it and just doing it their way. And
they're currently at the Ed Sheeran concert.
Are they?
Yep, today, right now. So I said, like, you know, MJ says hi, Finn, and then Finn sent a video to MJ saying hi. So they're becoming besties.
Oh, nice. No, he's a good guy. He's I think he's got if he sticks with the paranormal stuff, I think he's got a bit of a future there. He was showing some real potential.
Yeah, we had the tea lights going off and on demand.
Yeah.
So that was actually really cool. And that was really cool for MJ. She was a bit scared and shy.
Yeah.
But then afterwards she was on a roll.
Yeah.
That's how it starts. You get the bug.
Yeah.
It is. Your confidence, yeah, you might start off a bit nervous. I mean, I think we all started off a bit nervous, but then you get your confidence and you just start to open up a bit and relax and chill and start to really enjoy it. So yeah, it's always good to sort of try and encourage the next generation of paranormalists out there and try and steer them in the right direction. And yeah,
it really did feel like Patty was talking to them, though. It really felt like she was interacting with them as children.
We've had some good sessions there. It really does. I mean, I'm quite skeptical about a lot of things, but it really does feel like something's interacting somewhere along the line. It's I don't know.
Yeah, like it didn't want to go off when we asked a question, but when they asked the question, it would respond. So it really does feel like the kids are getting through somehow. I guess she is. MJ. Yeah. We're talking about you at the lake house.
I'll get that photo out of there right now. Oh my god.
Yay! Famous. Okay, so what else happened there? Okay, then we did big road trip. Another big road trip. T-Row. Went to the old Oxford Royal Hotel. It's been closed up for many years. Not abandoned, but it's been very derelict now inside. It's up for sale. The owner doesn't know what to do with it. So basically it's just sitting empty. And we were quite privileged to sort of get time there. And we were able to spend the night there investigating.
Send a link to Clint.
Oh, Clint. Is Clint, are you watching?
I don't
Are you
know.
watching, Clint? If you're watching, we'll send you the invite and you can just pop into this feed with us if you're watching.
I haven't had any notifications yet, so.
No, he might not be watching. Yeah, Clint, aka the spectral tourist. He managed to get us into the old pub, the Oxford Royal Hotel, also known by all the locals as the T-Row pub. So yeah, brilliant. It's a place that I've driven past a few times when traveling through, and I've stopped and taken photos through the window. So yeah, again, a big thrill to sort of finally get inside and spend a whole night investigating the place. We're going to probably go back again and spend some more time. It was an interesting time. It was an interesting night. We had some quite a bit of activity. I don't know if it's paranormal activity, but it was some interesting activity. Stuff was happening. Halfway through the night, big bang crash outside the window that from one of the rooms. A big crash, and we really did think that somebody was out there, or somebody was running along this sort of a stairwell out the back of the house.
A lot of swearing because it scared all of us.
Yeah, it was a big bang crash. We didn't know what it was. We concluded afterwards that it was possibly a possum or two. But there's a couple of really large possums that actually live on or around the building. They've been seen by the locals, so it was quite possibly a giant possum, a big fat one, sort of jumping down from above onto the main stairs outside, and they're running away. Quite possibly because Sam and Clint went outside to have a look, because they were expecting to see some intruders, somebody sort of climbing around outside trying to see what we were doing.
But it was also after I asked a certain question.
Yeah.
And it happened straight after.
Yeah. But it was a boom crash.
Yeah, we all got freaked out.
But Sam did say that
saying that she said it scared the crap out of her.
Yep. Mel was the medium. She was there in the night, and that sort of gave it an interesting edge there. But yeah, Sam and Clint went out there and had a look around, and Sam said he thought he saw the opossum sort of scrambling through the bush.
Yeah, there was definitely a possum there. We did 100% see a possum.
You could hear it. You see it on your video.
It sounded like a possum. Yeah.
Yeah. What I believe possibly happened was that it jumped from the roof onto the a deck walkway outside the window, and just sort of bounded down, which sounded like footsteps, perhaps.
Yeah.
But what was also interesting is we also had some comments on our post where I guess it was people that used to work at the hotels said pretty much the opposite. They were outside, but then they saw or heard, like a shadow or a person running inside, and then when they went to investigate, there was no one there.
Yeah,
which I thought was interesting. Same room, same hallway.
And in the early hours, Jen, we had some banging, crashing, thump, thump, thump.
Again, no sleep. You never get sleep on these investigations.
Yeah. I slept through it.
I know you did, and I know Sam did because I could hear him snoring. And
no, I was just talking in tongues. I was chanting.
Yeah.
Could walk past his room and it was sleep but luckily I had Clint as a roommate because I was going to sleep in a totally different room, and then I felt a bit isolated, and I thought, no, you know what, I actually want to sleep with everyone as well, but sort of a bit far away from everyone. So I thought me and Clint would have the same room, so we did.
Yeah.
And then he was snoring as well.
Can't escape it.
To me. And then I was like, okay, but then I was in and out, and then I heard just 3 bangs, and I couldn't tell if it was a door or if it was something downstairs, and I felt a bit like I didn't know whether to wake him. So then I did, and then I was like, can you come check with me? Like, I don't want to go by myself. So we did, and then he was just about to go back off to sleep, and then he heard the bangs.
Yeah.
Again, 5 more bangs, and then that's when we both straight away got up, went and had a check. He went outside the building that time, couldn't see anything. We're like, okay. And then when we went back to the room, it just the entire night continuously, with time morning, just more bangs.
Yep, I was hearing them too. I got woken up by about 3 or 4 big bangs overhead, and it was like, it sounded like, I was asleep and I was woken up, so I was in a bit of a daze, but it just sounded like about 4 or 5 footsteps of somebody running around on the next floor above us. It just sounded like dum, 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 dum,
yeah, it's exactly like that.
Yeah, but it sort of dawned on me, hang on, we are on the top floor. There's no other floor above us except for the roof. So, yeah. But it was loud. It was heavy. It was not like
It didn't sound like a bird on the roof or anything. Yeah,
no, it wasn't something light.
It was solid.
It was like a bang, 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 like something stomping with big boots across the. I just it took me a couple of seconds to sort of click that we're actually not on the. There's no floor above us. We're actually on the second floor. So
yeah, but it happened.
So I kind of fell back asleep, but I was kind of semi-awake So I could hear things around me. Like I could hear you guys walking around, and I could see flashlights down the hallway outside my door. And but I was hearing other bangs as well. There was like bang, 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 and bang. It sounded like it was coming through the room beside me, and then it sounded like it was coming from down the hallway somewhere else. And
so that wasn't us, because we were strategically being quiet. We were strategically like just lying in our bed spaces, just like listening.
Yeah.
And we could hear this annoying bird in the distance. But we were like, okay, we've got this bird. And then just spaces in between the bangs.
Yeah.
There's like a bang, 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 and then a space, and then a bang, and then a space, and then a bang, 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 and then a space.
Yeah.
And it like shook the whole house as well, like shook the whole hotel, shook the room that we were in anyway.
Oh, it was loud. It was very loud. I thought, what the hell is going on? Yeah.
And it may have been someone just pranking us. Who knows?
Yeah, but it was coming from, they would have had multiple people because it was all over the building. It was sort of, it sounded
all
like it was down the
directions.
hallway.
It was like here and there and da 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 da. And I was like, I'm not imagining this. I'm not going back to sleep now, but I'm definitely not imagining this.
I was kind of in that half sleep sort of stage where I was sort of, I just couldn't be bothered getting up. So I just lay there with my eyes closed, but I could hear all the banging around me. And I was thinking, where's that coming from? Should I get up? Oh, nah, I'll just, and then I could hear you guys out and about doing things. I thought, they'll find it. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, no, we still couldn't figure it out. We were like strategically sitting still, like this, like so still, just trying to hear. And then Clint every now and go, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. I'm like, good. I'm glad you said, like, because I'm hearing it too, and we're not moving at all, so it's not us.
Yeah. Well, I was in the room next to the manager's room, and at one point there was a couple of bangs on the wall, and it sounded like it was coming right through the wall next to me. So it was, it sounded like there was somebody in the manager's room banging on the wall. That I actually thought there was somebody just in there.
Yeah.
Right next to me through that wall.
Definitely wasn't us, because we did not move from our spot unless we were going to go check. But most of the morning we just stopped and listened.
Yeah.
And we just kind of timed it and documented it to see like how many times. And I tried to record it, but every time just wouldn't record. Just wasn't on when I recorded. And I was like, I'm giving up. Giving up now.
We'll have to try and do another one.
Well, I had a really good sleep. I heard none of it.
Sam.
I was in the allegedly the most haunted room, and so quite possibly they were more afraid of me than I was of them.
Yeah, your ghost repellent.
Yeah,
you're snoring.
It could have been my snoring. Who knows? But yeah, I was well expecting to be dragged off my lilo and thrown out the window or whatever, but it didn't happen. Quite disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had two other boys as well, Clint and Mitch and Hamish. They didn't even wake up either. So I was really surprised that no one woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the noises definitely weren't me either, other than allegedly the snoring. But I mean, that's subjective, isn't it?
Yeah. No, but you could definitely tell that Mitch and Hamish were asleep because you could hear the earbeds moving. You could tell they were asleep because their door was open and yours was the only one shut.
Yeah.
And then Mark's was shut too, but I left mine open because I like it open. I like to see what's coming in.
Yeah, so we'll go back. We'll try and get back in there.
100%.
December. Okay, we're into December now. We're nearly there. Oh, there you go. There's some more photos. Of December, we did our, we did one more episode of Paranormal After Dark with the roadie. And that was just me on that one. He wanted to do a bit of a catch up about the year and what we've done and just a few thoughts and ideas. So that was, the last one for the year for him. And then we had our end of year Christmas party. Yay. And we did that at the Good Home, a place called the Good Home in Mount Eden, which we went last year as well. And it was, good people, good staff, friendly staff and good food and all that. Nice little atmosphere, nice layout. So, as you can see, we got gifts and presents and, had a great catch-up.
A lot of gifts.
Yeah, it was good fun. Always good fun to sort of get all the team together and just have a bit of fun, let loose. As you can see there, Sam, Jen, and myself. One last one was sort of we poled into the car, headed north, and we tried to find an intriguing location that we heard about up north. And short story, we didn't find it, but we trekked for miles, and we found other things to keep us occupied and keep us interested. And it was a good day out, actually. It was good fun. Got out into the sunshine, and but yeah, we misjudged the tides. The tides were sort of coming in, and you really got to sort of, to get around the coastline, you've got to wait for the tide to get right out. So we sort of mistimed it a bit. So we'll have to sort of plan a little bit better next time, get those tides right, and have another go.
I think we can plan it right. I think if we get the tides right, the time of the day right, we should be able to get there.
Yeah, because you can't get there from the top. You've got to go around the coastline.
Yeah, but I'm going to Google map it again and try and figure it out how to get there this time round.
Yeah.
Like I will do my research again.
Yeah, so we won't tell you where it is at this stage. It was just fun. It was just a good day out. We had ice creams and just got out in the sunshine, and yeah.
Collected some swan feathers.
Oh yeah, we got feathers and
petrified coral and stuff. It was cool.
And soggy boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wet socks.
Again, we got a bit lost. We went around the wrong way. We thought we were heading in the right direction around the coastline, but we weren't.
Yet again.
Did you have to rescue again?
No, we didn't. We kind of figured it
out. We saw finally sheep. We came across some sheep.
Yep.
Apparently we never come across, but we came across sheep and cows, and Mark was a little bit scared. He was like, "Oh, those cows are known for attacking."
Yeah.
And I was like,
not those cows, but cattle in general. They weren't running away, that's for sure. So I thought maybe they're getting ready to charge.
No, they weren't running away. Chilling in the shade, man. They're chilling. All the sheep were running away. They were running away.
Dodgy. That cattle's all a bit dodgy. So it's in the eyes, though. They look at you. Trouble. Yeah, so we'll try that. We had a bit of a fun time anyway, a bit of an adventure there. And then right at the end of the day, in the Christmas holidays, we were right at the end there. Sam and I went back to the Carrington Hospital again, and went back into the basement tunnels, and did some exploring there. I had been back there earlier in the year. Again, that was a place that we hadn't been for about 10 years. And it was one of the early places that we went to about, I can't think when it was. It was about 2015, I think it was. Yeah, 2015. Yeah. We went there. And amazing place. We were quite lucky to get in there. So the underground tunnels, very, very old. And we managed to get back in a second time earlier in the year again this year, and then Sam and I went back again in December for one more look around, and I don't know, we might go back again, Sam? I don't know.
Yeah.
All the other team members might want to
come.
You
never know what you're going to find.
Yeah, it's an interesting place, and it's another part of the history, and it's Carrington, hey, and it's like we're going to try and document as much as we can of Carrington before it's all gone one day. Incredible place. So yeah, that's pretty much been our year.
Sorry, can I think maybe Toyoka's gonna join us, maybe?
Yeah.
Like I've just sent him the link. Yeah. And he's just now. So I think he's gonna join. I don't know. I'll just see what he says. But okay. I've sent him the link.
Just for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I told him that. So he might join. Yeah. He's seen it and he's active. Who knows?
But it's been a fantastic year. As I said, it was way busier than I sort of planned and thought it would be. And this new year, it's already shaping up to be quite a busy one. Not just for us, but for myself as well, because I've got a lot of other things planned as well, other projects musically, and got to get another book out as well. So
your new album came out. Your album.
New album, yeah. 40th year anniversary of that musical project. Oh, there he is. Come on, Sam. Sam got a copy. Got it ordered it from overseas.
From Poland, wasn't it?
Poland. Yeah.
Toyoka's got to go to bed, so he's got to get up early in the morning.
Okay, no worries. So yeah, that's been our year in a nutshell. So yeah, you can expect a lot more of that for the new year. We've got lots more planned. We've got a few more events. We've actually got quite a few events actually. If we do the young
Exciting. Yeah, if we do the young one, the young paranormal one, we've got heaps.
Quite a few events. So we've got quite a few events. So there's a lot of opportunities for everybody to come and join us. If that's your thing, you're more than welcome to come and join us. Yeah, we'll be doing a few collaborations and lots of little projects. Again, I'm going to put another book out this year. Hopefully, I'm going to determine to get the Haunted North Island book out, and I'm going to make that happen. So, yeah,
I'm reading the road trip one at the moment. I just started reading it. Yeah, but obviously I know about the places, so I'm sort of like, because it's got Whatapu in it, and I was like, nah, I've been there. Like, I've been there. I don't need to read about that. I experienced it. I was there. Like, you know. But I've
that page out.
Yeah, you know. I skipped that chapter.
I could have written that better.
I know. But yeah, I've started to read it and just started to sort of pick up on places that maybe I haven't been yet, and then maybe we can plan to go there at some point during the year.
Yeah, well, you'll be in the next book.
Yay!
Because they'll be doing the Oxford Royal and
Dargaville.
I'll put I think Dargaville's in one of the road trip book, but I'll rewrite another thing for that one.
Yeah.
Update that. And so there's a few there. So yeah, we've got road trips planned. We've got projects planned. It's going to be a busy one. So yeah, looking forward to it. So anybody got any last words?
I have a question about you in the next few weeks at the Paranormal Award things. You're guest speaker. No, the paranormal thing in England.
You're doing the paranormal talk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's been and gone. That was last weekend.
It? Oh, I missed it then. Because I was going to watch it.
That was on Sunday.
Yeah. How was that?
That was last Sunday.
How was it?
Great. Oh, that was great. No, it's always good to talk to Neil. Neil's the one that he runs the antique museum that I visited and investigated when I was last over there, and he runs the Parameet, which is just a fantastic event over there. And good guy and lovely people. And I just basically had a chat with him as part of the 24 hours. It was a whole weekend event, sort of online event, and it was just really good. Had a catch up about things and told him about what we were doing and what we're up to, and how well it's going over here.
Oh man, I missed it. I was trying to pay attention, but obviously life got a bit too much. So
it ended up being a bit later than it was planned for. I think it was planned for about 9 o'clock here, or 8 o'clock, or 9 o'clock here. But with daylight savings, we didn't factor into that, so it was about an hour later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it was very cool. So yeah, okay. Any last words?
No, just bring on 2026. Well, we're already here, but definitely looking forward to doing it and getting in with all the team members. And if anyone's watching, you're going to see a lot more of us. And if you don't like watching us, then too bad.
You ain't going anywhere. Yeah.
I think this will be the year that Bronwyn and Barbara meet.
Yeah, hopefully.
Finally, 2026. Bronwyn and Barbara, the two of the longer standing members. I think we
finally
will do
meet.
This reunion friendship meet kind of like moment. We'll be like, yay, finally met.
If team members were elusive cryptids, it would be Bronwyn and Barbara.
It would be you two. You two are like this own paranormal thing on your own where you have not met yet.
Yes.
We've heard rumors about these two, but
Yeah.
rumor has
We'll make it 2026. You guys finally meet.
Yes.
And I think you'll get along a lot, like a house on fire. I think you guys will get along really well.
Yeah, great.
All right, let's just end it then on that note. So thanks a lot for everybody that's joined us. I have no idea who's been here and how many we've had, but thank you to all those that took the time to join us for our year in our view. That's been our year in review. So busy year. So yeah, looking forward to hanging out with you all in the new year and hanging out with the team. More road trips, more adventures, more learning, more doing it. So
More
thanks
getting
a lot,
lost.
team. Thanks a lot,
Sounds
team.
good.
Very good. And thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see you sometime online or in the flesh. See you later.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.